Today's APS-C cameras like the SONY ZV-E10 are light, versatile and extremely portable. But a problem that I see is that even though these cameras are fantastically light, small and compact, they are hard to shoot with. What do I mean by that? They're hard to get stable footage with, even with active stabilization on. And then let's talk about protection. How do you protect your camera from bumps, scrapes, and daily use if you don't have a camera cage? Now, I used to think a camera cage was a little bit of, well, why bother? Why bother adding extra bulk and weight to your camera? And I picked up my first camera cage actually on a point and shoot camera, the SONY ZV-1, this little one here. And I must admit, I was converted. I was surprised that I was able to really handle the camera far better. And I've bought the Neewer cage for my SONY ZV-E10. And I'm loving it. I've been able to add the accessories I need to help stabilize my camera when handheld. Things like top handles and side handles really help with stabilizing the footage when you're holding your camera. And this got me thinking, can I use my camera cage with the Sony Vlog Grip handle? That's the GP VPT 2BT Vlog Grip handle. That's a mouthful. Thanks Sony for the very aptly named handle. Nailed the naming convention there. Very, very easy to remember. And what I've found is this combination still allows me to use the Sony Vlog Grip handle very easily with my Sony ZV-E10. Just thought I'd try something different here. I've inverted this vlog handle and I've got the ZV-E10 upside down. And it works really well like a top handle. It's creating some nice steady shots. And the vlog grip handle unscrews very quickly and easily. So I can still transition my Sony to a tripod with the included Arca Swiss plate. Plus now I have the ability to turn the vlog grip handle into a top handle using the 3/8/16 mounting positions on this camera cage. You do need a camera cage to take advantage of the standard tripod mount screw hole. Plus now I have the capabilities of using this as a top handle to explore the best features of the Sony ZV-E10. So why do I recommend a camera cage? Well, you have a larger surface area to grip your camera, and with these cameras being so small and light, it is good to actually have a tighter grip or a better grip on your camera. The enhanced grip allows for you to have a larger grip surface and helps to achieve a more stable shot. No vlog grip? No worries. You can still use a top handle with your Sony ZV-E10. This is a RE locating pin capable top handle, and that is perfect on this Neewer cage. So you can still get those lovely stable shots. Also, if you do have the vlog grip handle, you can mount this on the side so you get a side handle with all of the controls. The Neewer cage for the Sony ZV-E10 has 14 1/4-20 mount positions and 2 3/8/16 mount holes on here. Plus, we have a cold shoe mount on the side, which is very handy too. The Neewer cage also comes with this handy onboard tool, but you may have seen my video for the Neewer cage for the Canon R50. My tool fell out. There's only a couple of magnets holding this on, so it's been lost in the field somewhere. This one I'm going to keep on a key ring, that way I'm not going to lose it. So Neewer, if you do sell these, can you please let me know where I can buy an additional key for my cage on the Canon R50? And of course, what use is a camera cage if you can't access all of the doors, your screen, and your battery and SD compartments? The Neewer cage gives you plenty of access to all the vital areas of your camera And it does provide additional protection for life's bumps, scrapes and knocks. Neewer do have two versions of this camera cage. My version here has this rubberized grip on the side here, and there is another version without that rubberized grip. The camera mounts with the standard tripod mount here. We also have one anti-twist connection here that just makes sure that the camera does not twist inside the cage. There is a cold shoe. It's not very big, but it is serviceable for mounting a mic, for example. And this particular cage will add an additional 140 grams to the weight of your camera. And if you are using a power solution with your SONY ZV-E10, there is a little cutout right there in the cage for your cable management. And that's a really nice touch. Neewer have thought of everything with this cage. And the cage is marked with ZV-E10. And we also have a center mark. Can we get that there? There we go, we have a center mark. So we know where you are centered on your tripod, for instance. Lens changes are quick and easy with the camera cage included. Plus we have access to all of our buttons and dials. But is that offering full protection for your camera? Well, there's your trade-off. If you don't have the camera cage sitting over those buttons, they are exposed, and if you do drop the camera, they are susceptible to bumps and scrapes. If you do have the Sony vlog handle, you can connect this to the side here, and that will give you the capability for shooting in vertical format. And of course, the screw is a 1/4 and remember that this cage has 14 of those, all dotted around the cage, so you've got plenty of spots to mount handles and other accessories. And this handle can also mount not only left or right. So that will give you additional flexibility if you are a vertical content creator. A NATO rail would have been a nice feature on this camera cage. Is a camera cage going to help you to become a better storyteller? Well, probably not. But is it going to help you to achieve more stable footage? Well, that's a solid yes. Plus, we have the Arca Swiss style plate if you have an Arca Swiss style gimbal or tripod connection. And this is the Sony ZV-E10 with the Sigma 18 to 50mm f2.8 lens. And this is a lens that I love so much, I bought two of them. One for my Canon R50, so I have the same lens for the RF mount as we have for the Sony E mount. I'm looking forward to testing, well, you're actually looking at the footage from this lens on my Canon R50 right here. Thanks for watching. As always, it's been a lot of fun making these videos for you, and we're all at different places in our learning journey, so hopefully you've got something from this video today.